This weekend, we found out that there were two Federalist Society judges that said that Donald Trump had broken the 14th Amendment, and that portion of the 14th Amendment said if you led an insurrection, you were not able to own or run for any office that was federal or state, because you have proven that you are, well, not loyal to the United States. And in response to that, the first state to actually do something about it is going to be Gavin Newsom. California leads the way. Gavin Newsom is tired of Ron DeSantis and tired of Donald Trump. And don't forget that Donald Trump played with money and FEMA money going to California under his presidency. If you don't think that plays into some of these political decisions, pettiness is a Democratic trait too. So Gavin Newsom has asked the legislature to take Donald Trump off the election ballot for 2024. Now, he wasn't going to win California. That doesn't hurt his math. But if states where it's questionable, like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Ohio, Arizona, Georgia, if any of those states start doing that, then the electoral math for Donald Trump becomes impossible, because you have to get 270 votes. And if he loses anywhere from 4 or 5 states that were once red states and are now blue states, or the purple states as we now call them, he will not be able to win the presidency. And that is going to put the entire Republican Party in a tizzy. So California leads the way. Now, they didn't lead the way on the anti-book banning thing. That was Illinois. But if you get states like Illinois, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Jersey, even with Chris Christie there running, you might get, because Chris Christie might support it. Other Republican nominees are going to support this because it gets Trump out of the field. So we're going to watch over the next couple weeks and see how interesting and chaotic it's going to be. Donald Trump said he's going to turn himself in on Wednesday. They don't have to let him out. And I wouldn't. How many people just got threatened by Trump supporters in that particular area of Atlanta? And don't forget, at the time of the election, Georgia was a red state. The governor who is going to speak against Donald Trump in the trial is a Republican. Now, Donald Trump chose the county with the highest percentage of African Americans to say that's where the voter fraud was. And if you don't think race has anything to do with this, you're not paying attention to the GOP or Donald Trump, who was sued in 1972 or 73 for not renting to blacks and Puerto Ricans. And then in the 1980s, he was again sued because he didn't like to see African Americans working in Trump casinos in New Jersey. Fannie Wilson, the judge in Georgia, is an African American woman, the DA. You don't think any of this, you don't think any of this is playing out? On the left side, I'm a Democrat. I know we've had conversations. There have been conversations had about this can definitely clear him off the board. Yeah, of course it is. There's a political aspect to this on top of all the charges that he did, the 91 indictments. We've had 44 presidents before him, 0 indictments. Even Dick Nixon didn't get an indictment. And yet, he's still attempting to run for president.